I called this IG live. Okay, I called this IG live because I wanted to. First of all, how many of you guys are day trading? Can you tell me, are you full-time, part-time? Do you have a job? And are you in MIC or not? Or are you part of another service? Just to get, I want to get a gauge, because I want to talk about what it takes to start trading and how you guys will get there. I'm going to give you a step-by-step life plan on how you become a day trader, if you want to become a day trader at all. Maybe after what I tell you, you're going to go, screw it. I'm going back to school. I'm going to go work at McDonald's. McDonald's a lot of days, guys, is much better than being a day trader. Guarantee you. There are days I'm losing a year of salary working at McDonald's. So I want to see who's, I'm going to give you a step-by-step plan. And the next question would be, do you want to become full-time? Remember, you don't have to become full-time, guys. I'm telling you, having a job is the best thing in the world, man. Don't let these guys who are trying to sell you the lifestyle, the dream, to tell you that school is bad. Education, guaranteed money is a good thing, man. There's a lot of people making a shitload of money with a job. Every single guy that's working for a tech company here is doing very well. Better than most day traders. For those that have not, I don't want to get into my history too much, but for those that have not heard my chat with traders interview, look it up. I'm episode 100, chat with traders. I give you a play-by-play there of my life. So I'll tell you like it is, okay? I discovered day trading by accident. I was an engineer. I was a software guy. Then I got moved to New York City to do sales for software. So I used to develop software. Then I sold the software. It was an artificial intelligence company. It was actually a FICO score. So eventually got bought by the FIC, Fair Isaac, which is the FICO score. So if you do your credit rating, that's my old company. I worked there for 10 years doing artificial intelligence for them. My company that got acquired by them, we sold rules-based analytics engine, artificial intelligence stuff, doing rules-based. This is like the precursor to artificial intelligence now. It was based upon a rules-based engine. So you put in as much information, and this engine drives. So I'll give you an example. Like we do a lot of stuff with insurance and financial to do credit rating and stuff. So you type in all your information, it spits out credit score or it spits out decision. Same thing could be used. Night Trading brought me in to try to help them to do rules based upon algos. But this is a precursor to all that shit. I mean, this is like fucking 15 years ago, you know. So that was so I discovered trading by accident when I moved to New York for my job. Everyone in New York City was trading. I was a West Coast kid. I did not know anything about stocks. I had stock options, but I had no clue what it is. I thought trading was gambling because there was no education for us normal people, right? We got stock options and we just kind of blew away our money. I just started gambling because that's what I thought day trading was. I had this great strategy where I was going long earnings report, because back then I didn't know how to short, right? So I would be like, oh man, this company's doing an earnings report tonight, I'm gonna fucking figure it out and become rich. And so, you know, the problem was the very first trade I did, I made 33%. Silicon Graphics or something like that, right? It blew away earnings and it went up 33%. I was like, holy fuck, trading is fucking easy. I'm gonna be a billionaire. So I was like all into that shit. So my employer thought I would kill me at work. So I live in California, right? So the stock market opens at 6:30. My employer thought I was the best fucking employee. But I was coming to work at 5 a.m. I get to work, I send out emails to let people know I'm there, but I'm fucking trying to research and day trade, right? So that was how I started out of college as a 24-year-old kid, right? I've been doing this for a long time, but I don't consider that really day trading. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I thought I had a system. This is the days where I'm old, man. So I was trading when the stocks were still in fractions, guys. You imagine IBM was trading at $80 and 1/4, 1/4, 1/4. So that's $8.25, right? And so you imagine, man, you have to fucking start memorizing these quarter fractions really quickly. So it's just weird. I don't know how the hell I mean, there was no decimals. I'm like, it's common sense. It should be decimals, right? But started trading. If you open up an old newspaper, you'll see it, man. It's all in like fractions, and it's like quarter-based fractions. So it's the weirdest shit, dude. And so when decimalization came, so this is part of the adaptation of the markets. Everyone thought the end of the world. Oh my God, they're gonna decimalize the system. And so instead of $84 and 1/4, it's gonna be $84.25. And so we thought, oh my God, the end of the world. But when we look back now, it's silly, right? It's fucking silly, just like Y2K was fucking silly, right? And so when we look back, like, why the fuck was it even in fractions? Why not? The reason it was in fractions because the brokers are making a shitload of money off the spread. And so when decimalization came, they're able to fucking get 1 cent spread. So think about their profit margin going from a quarter spread, which is 25-cent spread, to now a penny. So that ended the brokerage arm of a lot of these companies, because these guys are getting paid to fucking make the spread, right? So that kind of ended a lot of those guys' games. So this is the evolution. So over time, so commissions back then, dude, I used to pay, dude, I remember I paid fucking $60 per trade, trading some bulletin board stock. I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. I was like, holy shit, the stock is going up. Buy. And I'm looking at my commission, I'm like, holy fuck, it's $60. They're charging per share. And I paid $60 around one way. I think I had a $200 once buying a 20-cent stock. And I'm like, what the fuck? I spent 10% on commission. So you guys should be happy that decimalization came. You should be happy that online trading came. Back then, there were not many services that did online trading, so we got raped. So right now, you guys are living the life. But be careful what you ask for, okay? Because cheap as hell the commissions are, it means that the computers took over. That means it's very difficult now to make money trading. Very difficult. Back in the day were the humans. Because when you have humans working, you can beat a human. It's very difficult to beat a computer. Ask the guy that plays chess or the Korean game Go, or the Japanese or Korean game Go, right? Dude, the computers are kicking everyone's ass. So be careful what you ask for. Cheap commissions. I'd rather pay a little more commission back then and fight against another human being and be more successful at it. So this is just only going to change over time, guys. Soon there'll be no humans left. It's just going to be a bunch of computer guys. These fund managers, these market makers, those are dinosaurs. They're going to go away. It's going to be I hope one day that the pattern day trader ends, because that is what's going to make us profitable again, because they took it away because they don't want fucking competition, man. But that's how you make money. You trade against another human being. They don't want you to do that. They want to just turn on the machines and say fuck the retail. Okay? And so I wish someone had taught me how to day trade back then. I would just kick ass. But you know what, man? It's better to learn now than never, right? So I always say day one is better than one day. So at least you know. For you guys that have stock options in your company, at least you know what the hell the stocks are, right? And how to trade it yourself. You're not blind anymore to give it away to some dumb guy that's just making 3% off of your money for no reason. So that's how I got into trading. The first step is, in order for you to trade, you have to have money, guys. That's the only thing. There's a couple things, okay? You have to learn how to trade the proper way. When I started, I did not learn the proper way. Who the hell taught this stuff back then? There's nobody that taught this stuff. They taught how to trade IBM. They taught how to trade all this stuff, and it's a mess, right? So First, you don't have to have money to trade. I mean, you have to have money to trade. You don't have to have money to learn to trade. Trading begins before you even click a button, guys. Fucking do your homework. Read up on it. Recommendations for books? There are none. Don't fucking read those books. There are a lot of those books, but that's just, the way you learn is you Google, because everything is current right now. A guy writes a book, it's fucking ancient. It's old school shit, man. Google is the best way to do it. You know what you start with? You start Googling technical analysis. Stockcharts.com. Google, figure out, and that's the only thing you do. When you're first introduced, oh shit, let me get the mail. Give it to my, hold on a second. I'll be right back. I'm at the office, a different office. Shit, no mail. Looking for some checks from my other businesses. Yeah, I'm an investor at a Cheo restaurant in Las Vegas. So if you guys go to Vegas, I was looking for that check. Didn't come yet. Damn it. It's like, one comment. Like, when you make money, guys, the best thing to do is you need to have passive income. Meaning, put it away in something that when you sleep, you make money. Otherwise, you'll end up working for the rest of your life. Money I make trading, I don't want to trade for the rest of my life. I love it, guys, but I don't want to be dependent upon trading. I want to wake up and know I make money. So I invest in other businesses. Some restaurants, some real estate. I have a lot, And so, just to know that your money is making you money while you sleep. But getting back to trading. You do not need to have money to learn to trade. You need to have money to trade, but you do not need. But before you even trade, you should learn to trade properly. So what happens is this, guys. Google. It's a free research. Stockcharts.com. I recommend learning how to read a chart. Forget all those fancy fucking indicators. Start with basics that we teach, which is resistance and support. Okay, everything stands upon that, around that. So I'll tell you how you start. You can either fucking Google this shit, but the thing is, you don't even know what to Google and all that. And you can spend a year figuring this shit out and losing thousands and tens of thousands, or in my case, like $100,000 learning shit on your own. Or just fucking, this is not a plug for MIC. This is a plug for any legitimate service, guys. Fuck, why are you reinventing the fucking wheel? Pay $179 and fucking join. $175 fucking dollars is cheaper than you going out to the club. This is per month. I mean, I just see the lunacy in this. And I'm just like, why? I'm like, dude, if someone was offering me this shit when I was starting out, I'd be fucking, I learn quicker. I lose much less money. So you're saving money, you're saving time. It's like fucking $179, dude. This is not buying a DVD. We give you all that shit. Now that's the ridiculous. I started MIC because of this. Because starting to trade is a huge dollar amount. Because everyone is charging you fucking $4,000 for a DVD. And it's like, fuck, man, I'm already broke before I started trading. I want to trade so I can make money. So it's a catch-22. How the fuck do I start trading if I'm already broke before I start trading and I'm already paying my credit cards for this $4,000 DVD? That's 5 years old. By some fucker that, by some sketchy fucker that I haven't even met in real life that refuses to meet me. Who the fuck is this guy? He's the case. I'm just saying. So that is usually the climate of this industry. This industry is known for guys that cannot make money trading, teaching. Very rare do you find an instructor that knows what the fuck they're doing. So that's the key thing. You have to ask yourself, is this guy marketing? Can he really fucking know how to trade? I see a lot of guys go, it's like, oh, I know he doesn't know how to trade, but he's a good guy. He's a good guy. All right. Oops. Okay. I'm done with my errands. I was taking you guys on my errand trip. So where was I? Yeah, man. So getting started trading is very difficult because you're already broke before you even start. You're fucking now $4,000 in debt paying the DVDs. I'm not telling you not to buy the DVDs. If it works for you, it works for you. But this is my opinion, guys. I know I'm going to get trolled by people that are selling DVDs and shit. I'm getting trolled by the people that think that I'm talking down upon them. I'm not talking down upon anybody, man. This is a general thing. It's my opinion. I never named names. If someone fucking fits that model, why is that my fault, right? Now where am I going? Let's go to Costco again. So right there, dude. So learning is very hard. That's why people don't even start this shit, dude. I learned it because I like gambling. I thought I liked gambling. I used to love going to the casinos. When I was 17 years old, I lost my tuition money because I had some loan checks for college. When I was 17, 18, I lost all my fucking commission money. I was like, holy fuck! They let me fucking gamble at a casino, guys. When I was 18, you know why? Because I was losing. And you know why I was losing? Because I thought I had a fucking system. I was like, I'm gonna fucking beat roulette, guys. I'll tell you my secret system, guys. I was a genius on this shit. I would wait until red or black hits 4 times and then start betting the opposite. And then if I lose, I'll double up. If I lose again, how many times can I fucking lose? How many times can red hit in a row? I'll tell you the fucking exact number. 12, 14 times, motherfucker. That's the exact number that took for me to lose my college fucking tuition. 14 times that motherfucker hit in the same row, in a fucking row. 14 times. And then the last fucking time it finally hit my color, I ran to the fucking ATM. By the time I got the money out, my last fucking, like, whatever the little fucking money I had to go home, it fucking landed on my color. So, and they're just laughing their ass off at me. They're like, this dumb ass kid. So maybe they did me a favor. They taught me a fucking lesson. So I stopped gambling, guys. I stopped gambling. I used to love gambling. And so it was like, I thought I had a foolproof system. And that translates into a lot of the things, that bad habits of day traders. They would if they fucking down, they just keep adding. Eventually it'll fucking work out, right? You keep fucking adding this to a loser if you have enough money until the black swan hits and you're dead. But you know what, guys? I hate using that word black swan because that black swan, I see that fucking motherfucker every week. Every week. There's a little black swan flying around somewhere, dude. Every single week. So black swans are more common than you think, right? Black swans are fucking everywhere, guys. So that's when I started. So when I started day trading, if I can call that, it was just pure gambling, guys. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was using the retail information that was available. I didn't even know fucking filings and shit. I looked at the filings, but it was, I don't fucking know. Fucking read. Oh shit, they made a lot of money. Read the CEO's comments. Oh fuck, the CEO says they're gonna be a fucking great quarter. You know, just stupid shit like that. It was pure. So my first trade, I made 33%. I thought I was going to become a billionaire and quit my fucking job. You know what happened? So the second one, I made money. And so I was like, holy fuck, this is fucking easy. And then I was like, check this shit out, dude. And then I was like, fuck, I only started with like $3,000, okay? So back then I had $3,000. And I'm like, fuck, man, if I use options, I can fucking leverage this shit 10 times. What the fuck? I'm looking at this option, I'm like, motherfucker, I made 33%. These options went up 300%. Holy fuck. Options is the way to go. Options, motherfucker. So you know what? I leveraged that shit and you start buying options like it was a stock. And you know what happens to options? I'm like, holy fuck, dude. And what fucking, just basically you blew your whole account. You're fucking wrong. You know, I don't understand the concept of time decay and betas and all this shit. And so I was like, fuck. So that ended that. But I had a very good job that paid me a lot of money. So every time I got a paycheck, reload the ATM, reload into the casino, the slot machine. So I was just a fucking idiot that just threw money all over the place, right? It was not until I started to go to actually a chat room, guys. I'm telling you, trading on my own was fucking horrible. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I've lost so much fucking money. All my paycheck went to gambling. I liked it though. I could gamble at work, right? So, well, it was horrible. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, guys, until I joined a chat room. The first chat room I joined was Stock Gappers, actually. A long time ago. I don't know if you guys know that shit. It was a penny stock shit. But at least I learned a system, like gapping stocks, and understood and see other people figure out. I'm like, holy fuck. I'm like, holy shit, how do people know all this shit? They had scanners. I was like, holy shit, you have a scanner? I was just chasing alerts, dude. So I started out chasing alerts. I didn't know there was a scanner. I didn't know what to look for. I just saw a guy that had his name bold in the chat room. And I was like, this motherfucker seems to know what he's doing. His name is a special color. He's the moderator. So I'm gonna fucking chase everything that he fucking pumps out. You know what happens, man? I chased all this shit and fucking lost all my money again. But then I had money. Every fucking month I would reload another $3,000 because I had a sweet job. I had a .com job that paid me a lot of money, guys. I was making like $200,000 a year, $150,000 a year. Reload. So Stock Gappers, and then so basically this, guys, I'm telling you right now, people talk about chat rooms being an evil fucking place. It's only evil if you do not know how to use it. And so when I started MIC, I was like, dude, I'm starting this shit from scratch. I'm gonna get rid of all this shit that I fucking got trapped. I got the trap of the DVD bullshit. I didn't buy a DVD because I was smart. I was a hacker, so I didn't need to buy any of those DVDs. But I'm not saying anything, guys. But the alerts killed me. Not learning when these guys were pumping out these plays, there was no reasoning to why. Most of the time back then was I bought it because it was a momentum stock and I thought it would go higher. I'm buying it, I'm selling it higher. Buy low, sell higher, right? There was no technical analysis taught to me. There was no filings. There was no reason. It was pure chat room pump. I was basically, so fast forward to today. When I'm looking at these other chat room pump rooms, that was fucking me 15 years ago. Just buying shit because the guy's name is bolded and he's the moderator of the room and he fucking said, buy alert, buy alert. So whenever he did a buy, I did a fucking buy. I had my hotkeys too, guys, because I want to be the first guy to buy after he alerts it. And I had a hotkey to sell. I want to be the first guy to sell. Within a fucking couple of trades, my fucking account just got fucking blown up. The moment he said sell, sell. Everyone is fucking putting sell. And I'm like, so I was always feeling at the bottom and always buying at the top. I mean, how many of you guys are like that, right? I mean, holy crap, right, guys? But the thing is, you lose and then you learn. If there's just two types of people, guys. People that lose and blame it on other people. Fuck, it was the Furu. Fuck, he scammed me. Or you can admit you're a dumbass. You are lazy. You didn't do your homework. You wanted to get rich quick scheme, and you never learn because you do not take responsibility. And so there's, it's in the chat with traders. I want to get into it, but then I became a good trader. It took me maybe 3 years of fucking doing it. I became a very consistent trader. I was very small. I was buying just $3,000 position, guys. I was trading $3,000 positions. And making my $200, $300 a scalp, $100, $200 a scalp. Off of $3,000 to $5,000 position. $5,000 would be a big position, by the way. So it was around $3,000, making $100 scalps, so $200 scalps off of these penny stocks. But the dreaded thing happens all the time, guys. I would be green for like 20 days, 10 days, and then get greedy. I'm like, fuck, man, why am I only buying $3,000 positions? Why don't I load up? And then boom, you're dead. And so when I lose, it wipes out my entire account because I thought I had a cushion. I was up 20 days in a row. My account was fucking high. I remember this, man. I remember one big ass blow up. It was some fucking GBL executors global, some fucking shit back then. This was 15 years ago at least. Dude. Let me see. I had like this is before Pattern Day Trader, I think. And so I had like a $20,000 account. Fuck, man, within an hour, I was up to 50,000. This is a shitload of money back then, right? Fucking, I was like, dude, what the fuck? $50,000. I'm like, fuck, I'm rich. Bye. So I'm like, fuck, I'm holding this shit. I'm fucking dancing. And I was like, I'm gonna hold this shit and fucking retire, right? Then started dropping. That $50,000 position where I was up 30,000, remember I had 20,000, it became less than 9,000 at the end of the day. I fucking held that shit and just fucking went going down. And I kept adding, and then I had nothing else to add. So basically, I was consistent and rolled my small account up to $20,000 or whatever it was, and then the same day it went up to 50,000. I didn't sell a single fucking share until the fucking bottom. Then once again, I'm back to where I was. Fucking 2 years of work learning this shit. But I know that I was a good trader. I mean, this is a story that resonates with you guys, right, guys? This happens to you guys. That's the thing. My story is not anything different than you guys. I am an average guy like you guys with the same average FOMO, greed, mental fucking issues that you guys have, stresses in life, social life, fucking, you name it, work, job. I'm just a normal guy. That was when I was fucking like, then I got really depressed. I was like, fuck, dude. I've been trading for 3 years. I found a lot of success, but then always fucking like be a dumbass, greedy motherfucker. And then I fucking blow it. I'm like, fuck, man, I lost $50,000. Remember, this is like a guy like me had fucking nothing in the bank then, You work, I worked, I had a lot of money, but all my money went to gambling with the stock market. Then I realized, fuck, man, I was like, I'm a good trader. I went back to analyze my trades. I'm like, fuck, I'm a very consistent trader. When I lose, that's the fucking problem. It's like when I lose, it's all or nothing. I'm like, dude, I have to stop that. So that was when I realized, you know what, man? Trading is not gambling. That was when it clicked in my head, guys, that trading is not fucking gambling. I've proven to myself that I can make money consistently every day. The problem is I was greedy. I was prideful, arrogant to take the loss. I was very embarrassed because I don't want to show people that I took the loss. The great Bao has fucking lost. And so I rode these stocks down to the fucking nothingness, and I kind of just disappeared to save money. And then that's when the infamous story of I went to get a loan out of my house. I took $80,000, and then because I needed to get over Pattern Day Trader or whatever, this is way back then. But I don't remember the exact time, but I remember I got $80,000 out of my fucking house. I borrowed money, I took it out, so I had $80,000 in my account, and I restarted. I was like, I'm gonna fucking do this right. And I was playing like a chicken fuck because that was the last chance I got. I don't know what happened, but it just resonated in my head that this is not gambling, guys. I'm able to make money every fucking time. I just needed to be robotic about it and take the loss. I cannot let the loss balloon past a certain amount, because once you balloon past a certain amount, you get all crazy. So this is what you could do in yourself. Put a sticky note, print out a giant ass fucking shit that says, so if you have a $5,000 account, say, fuck, 750 lost, get the fuck out. Because by the time you get out, you already lost $1,000. If you want to lose $1,000, you have to start selling this shit when you're down 700. You can't be fucking covering that shit when you're there, because you always end up fucking losing more than what you think it is. Why'd you take out a loan if you made $250? Making $250,000 a year does not mean you fucking make $250,000 a year. This is the thing that the trolls are dumb as fuck about. You pay fucking taxes of 40% on that, which leaves you $100,000, okay? Which leaves 100 and what? 120 divided. So you basically make 10,000 a month, and then you have your fucking living expenses, all this shit. So how the fuck am I gonna fucking save all that money? I have living expenses. I live in New York City. My rent was fucking expensive. Going out was even more expensive than my rent. Food was expensive. So do people think that $250,000 is a lot? After you fucking take out your 40% tax and your city tax and your state tax, you got nothing left. Let me see. So that's one of the things that people keep trolling me about. Like, oh, your story doesn't make sense, Val. You say you made all this money, but why do you need to get a loan? I'll let you make $250,000 a month. How long would you take for you to save $80,000? Living in New York City, dude. Most of my fucking shit went to rent, food, going out, taxes, nothing left. The reason I got paid that because I live in New York City. If I fucking live in where the fuck you live, Wyoming, I can make $50,000 and be rich. So I'm reading these stories and they oh, you don't make sense, Bao. I was like, you said you're making $250 is not rich, man. Fucking living in New York City, fucking paying taxes and shit. Taxes were fucking crazy back then. I didn't have any deductions, dude. I was a young kid. I didn't have no deductions. Straight tax off the top, right? But anyway, so I realized trading's not gambling, guys. The hard part now, this is the hurdle I keep talking about in all my IG lives, guys. The hardest part about day trading is not making money. It's keeping the money. It's not letting that one loss day blow your entire account, which has happened to me countless of times, guys. Countless of times. I'm not any different than you. That was when I realized, you know what, man, I can't do this alone. Then I met people to day trade with who became my friends and confidants, and I just text back and forth to them, and we trade the same positions, you know, and so we keep a check on each other. And in my opinion, guys, that's what I call a tab, a trading accountability buddy. That's when I think, in my opinion, the only way to curve me, because I still make stupid ass mistakes when no one's looking. It's the human nature. Oh shit, no one knows. I want to fucking sneak in this. I know I'm breaking a rule, but nah. And then you get fucking hit, man. Just like a kid, right? And it's like, oh, parents are not around. I'm gonna watch some porno. You know, you end up always doing shit like that. So having a trading accountability buddy, now it's kind of like you're accountable for all your actions. The moment, so that's one takeaway, guys. The moment I realized that day trading is not gambling was when I started making money. So even before you get to this point, guys, so my topic has been this: are you ready to be a day trader? What helped me become the person I am today was the fact that I had a job. I was able to keep reloading my money until I got my shit right. You need income, guys. I was one of those guys that never paper traded. I was like, I'm going for the real shit. I fucking blew $100,000. The thing is this, I made a lot of money, so I was able to fucking keep reloading my slot machine. If I had no money, I probably might have been a better trader in terms of more discipline, because I would have paper traded. So that's my advice to you guys that don't have money. Paper trade first. Learn the mechanics. Once you learn the mechanics, you're comfortable clicking buys and sells and figure out the process, right? So the first thing is get your process, guys. It's like, why are you throwing away money when your process is not refined? You need a process and a strategy. Why are you testing your strategy with real money? First, test it with fake money, meaning paper trade. Get your process down, the routine. It's like a golf player or a football player. They don't fucking start out by going to a live game in a live tournament. They practice every shot in golf, every situation, and then you play the tournament. No one just goes to a tournament without practice. Even before the tournament starts, Tiger Woods is practicing. Even after the tournament, in between the tournament, he's practicing. Even when he's sleeping, he's thinking about it. And that's what I do. I think about the trades all day long when I'm sleeping too, because at the end of the night, I know my trades, right? I mean, it gets to the point where you know exactly every fucking button you clicked, okay, when you do this long enough. And so I'm replaying what I should have done, could have done better in my head. So I'm going through my trades all the time. In the beginning, you may need to write it down. Nothing to keep a notebook with you. Write this shit down. But I've done this so long where I can replay the trades in my head, dude. I've that part of my memory has been practiced for a long time. So I'm always learning this shit. And so, like I said, you don't need money to learn, guys. Start out by learning paper trading. Get your process down. Get your strategy down. Then you start with little money. Fucking having 100 shares just to fucking get the feel. Or 200 shares, then you can scale in, scale out. Just to get the feel, right? Because, trust me, man, when there's a couple of hurdles that you're going to have. The first hurdle is learning the mechanics. Learning what the fuck the terms are. Learning how to click the buttons, how to operate and set up your platform. Then you have to learn technical analysis. That's the key. Most of these guys don't teach you technical analysis at all, guys. They do not teach you technical analysis. You need to learn fucking technical analysis. The simplest technical analysis I can show you is what I show you is called the lines. Okay? Those are the oh shit, hail or rain. So there's so much you need to learn. And this is why you practice. Paper trade. And then when all that becomes comfortable, then use real money. But start small. Because the moment you're down $500 in a stock and $500 is what you make a week, you're like, holy fuck, you're gonna get scared out. You have to be able to trade a size that you are comfortable with. If every tick makes you nervous, you're trading too large. Scale down. You will eventually get comfortable and start sizing up when your bankroll gets bigger. Everything will handle itself. The more money you make, the more confident you make, the more your size can go. But you have to do it methodically. You have to go with the flow. Don't force it, guys. But once again, learn the proper mechanics to trade. Do this while you have a job. You do not just go from quitting your job, learning how to fucking trade, and making money consistently all in 1 week. Fuck no. It may take you a fucking year. It may take you 10 years. Who the hell knows? You could be a prodigy and start doing this. But it's all up on you. But if you have to worry about paying your rent and feeding yourself, it's going to hurt your trading because you're not going to be able to trade the correct way. If you need to pay the fucking rent, you're going to get scared. You're going to not trade right. You're going to take the loss too quickly. You're going to take the winners off too quickly. So get your act correct, meaning your personal life, get all that stuff in order. Then you start trading real money. But like I said, man, trading with real money could be a month, 2 months, 3 months, a year away. Why are you rushing it? Why are you rushing real money? Learn to trade first, just like going to school. You don't just fuck like any fucking shit. It's like you start with the amateurs. Like if you want to play fucking professional golf, you don't just go to the PGA. You fucking go to the little leagues first and learn. And then you get into the qualifying school and all that. Just like football, man. You have Pee-wee leagues, junior high, college. Those are all amateurs. That's basically paper trading, guys. When you're a high school athlete, that's paper trading. When you are at college, that's pretty much still paper trading. But it could be paper trading with a smaller, it could be real trading but with a small account. You're not getting paid. You're getting paid very little, right? It's not until the NFL you're playing out with real money. So I want to slap all you guys that are too anxious to get there too quickly. That's how you burn out, man. You basically lose before you even had a chance to start if you use the real money. Learn the foundation. Because you're not stressed, because money's not involved. This is studying, guys. This is, if you're going to treat this as a get rich scheme, gambling, then you will lose. And that's why most people lose. Treat this as education. First, you fucking study and educate yourself. Okay? And then when you're comfortable, then you can use real money, guys. Would you play fucking poker with the fucking pros on TV? Unless you fucking practice first at a home game with your buddies for pennies? Same fucking shit. Why the fuck are you gonna go and day trade and compete against me? I have fucking 11 monitors. You're trading on your fucking phone, guys. You're trading on your phone in between your coffee breaks at Starbucks. Against me, I got 11 fucking screens staring you down right now. It's a progress. It's a journey, guys. You don't get there right away. You have to have also the right hardware. You can't be stuck in trading from your cell phone, man. It does not fucking work. You know what I'm saying? You have to save money and get a proper desktop machine. You can do laptops, but more monitors the better, guys. Because switching back and forth between chat room, news, level 2, chart, that basically, dude, you're slow as fuck already, guys. I'm already at an advantage. All my shit is already keyed in. It's like you having a pistol and I have a fucking machine gun with 200 rounds of bullets in it. You're fucking shooting one and you're fucking loading up the next bullet, dude. You're gonna be fucking dead. So there's a progression to all this, right? So my advice to you, man, do you want this badly, guys? You have to treat it seriously. It's not gambling. It is not gambling. Learn, study it. Read a fucking, go and learn technical analysis. This is all free, guys, free. If you want to speed things up, join MIC. We will tell you what you need. Because if you're gonna fucking learn this on your own, I guarantee you, it's gonna take you fucking years. And in my opinion, you're not gonna make it. It's just too long. No, human beings don't want to fucking take a year to learn nothing. You're gonna end up just say, fuck it, I'm gonna fucking put my money out and trade for real money. You may find early success like I did, but you're gonna lose all your money and then some. Always happens. Happens to me, happens to everybody. Until you take it seriously and you fucking learn. I traded big, and then when I got wiped out, I had to go back to small, go back to basics. There's nothing wrong with that, guys. You know, that's what it is, man. Keep fucking doing it until you get to the size that you're comfortable with. If this IG live ends, guys, I hope you guys learned something, because this is just part 1. Maybe we'll get a better part 2. But I'm going to stop here and take questions. You guys have any questions? Does it make sense on how you get started? You don't have to have money, guys, to learn. Just start learning before you even use money. Learn the proper way. And I'm guarantee you, you have to learn the proper habits. If you start with a bad habit, it's very hard to fix. Very hard to fix. Oh shit. Where the fuck am I going? So, pay the $179, dude, just to fucking just to know what you need to study. Then you can just drop it. At least now you know the curriculum kind of thing, right? I mean, $179 is not going to make me rich, guys, seriously. It's not going to make you poor either. But it's I guarantee you, the moment you fucking don't do it, you're going to lose a lot more than $179. How to read tape. Reading tape is like reading Chinese, man. You can read and understand however the fuck you want it to read. You're not going to be able to read tape. Reading tape is bullshit. This is how I read tape, okay? How I read tape is I look at the charts. I always start with my lines. I look at the charts. Then I look at the level 2 and the prints. So you don't just fucking read the tape to read the tape. It's context. In order for you to read tape, you have to know what you're looking for. You can't just stare at it and go, tell me what the stock is going to do. It doesn't work like that. You have to have a context, a very specific context. I'm looking for a specific seller. I'm looking for a signal. What kind of signal? A signal that this is the top or the bottom, or a signal that this is supported, that someone's buying at a certain level, someone's selling at a certain level. So when you say reading the tape, it's really meaningless. It's all context. You have to know what to ask, what to read, what to look for. It's so generic to say reading the tape. So I always start with the lines that determines my resistance and my support. Then I look at the VWAP. I don't use VWAP that much because the lines will tell you everything you need to know. VWAP is volume weighted average price, which basically supposedly tells you where the average price that all the buyers and sellers are, right? All the buys. The average price that's traded. And so if it's if the price is $1 and it's at $1.50, that means it's strong. But you can tell that by the lines, man. You don't need that VWAP. But I look at that VWAP because it's more exacting. So I take a look at the lines and then I look at the VWAP to confirm what I see out of the lines. So the lines will tell me, is this trending up? Is it bullish? Or is it the back side or the front side? Then I look at the VWAP. And if both of those indicators match, ding, 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 it's good. But if you just look at one indicator by itself, nah, dude, you need a bunch of indicators. And the ones I like to use are the pivot lines, the lines, resistance lines, pivot lines, and VWAP just to confirm. Other people use moving averages, 9 days, 20 days, whatever. You can use those too. But for me, I just need to look at the lines, the resistance lines, and I need to look at the VWAP and basically look at the prints. I want to see where the volume of the prints are, which is the level 2 stuff, which is reading the tape. You can say that, but I don't read the tape all day long. You are just going to go crazy about that. I use limit orders because I get rebated on them. Plus, why the fuck I want to hit an offer? I should be prepared. I do slam the bid when it breaks a key level, and then I use a limit order. And so I'll give you an example. If 150 is the over underline, that if it breaks down 150, I want to short. So if it comes down to 148 or something, I'll hit some. I'll hit some on the bid, slam it, and then I wait for it to bounce back up and put a limit order, and then start scaling in on each pop up. Because if I add to liquidity, I pay. Because why am I slamming shit? If I'm slamming shit, because I'm not prepared. The only time I'm slamming the bid or the offer is because I'm not prepared for it. Because it's breaking down or breaking up. If I'm prepared for it, I put the order out ahead of time. I don't put all my orders out. I put a little bit, an entry, like the smaller entries. So those are my starter positions. So my order, I always have orders out, guys. Just a small feeler trades, I call them, starter entries. How long it take to consistent? Fuck, dude. I've been trading for a long time, meaning just fucking like from my job and shit. I didn't take it seriously, swinging stuff. But once I started, it was probably 3 years of doing it like hardcore, like every single day, like being very serious about it. Was 3 years. Started with $3,000 positions, guys. I built my fucking bankroll every fucking day. Where I built my bankroll every day. I didn't move. I was making like 800 grand and still trading very small, $5,000 positions, guys. But I was consistent. I fucking hardly ever lose. Knock on wood. That's because I was trading very small. I was taking $230 a scalp. I was doing that over and over. And then my bankroll got to the point where now I can start taking more size and holding longer positions. So when people say, "Oh, you're a piker," and like when you start, you have to be a piker, dude. It's capital preservation. I don't want to fucking hold a swing and fucking have that one trade go against me. I'm dead. You can set stop and stuff. Yeah, you can do that, but you know what, man? For the quickest way I did it was scalping. I made my money every fucking day, making my scalps. You can do it however you want. The end of the day is to preserve your capital and grow it. Okay? Grow your capital, guys. Because without capital, it's very limiting on what you can do. You can't hold stuff overnight. I still wouldn't hold stuff overnight on some of these crazy things. So, you have to determine what you need to make. And once again, let me. The last thing I want to talk about is full-time versus part-time. Do not fucking think you're going to go to full-time. Never think that. I never thought I was going to go full-time. I thought I was gonna supplement my income and fucking work my job, trade a couple hours a day and make extra income. That's exactly what I did. Okay, but it got to the point. So how do you know when you become a full-time trader? I always talked about in my last video, opportunity cost. When your job is actually costing you money, going to work cost. When back in the day, going to work made me money. Trading cost me money. But then I became consistent, and I started making more money day trading than I did with my job. So me going to my job cost me the opportunity to make more money trading. So I gave myself a two-year. So I told myself, if I can make day trading 2 years of my salary, I would quit. And that's how I started. So I made $500,000, and that was my bankroll to go full time. So I had $500,000 based upon 2 years of trading. After I became consistent, right? I made all that money in 2 years. I saved $500,000. Then I was like, dude, fuck, man. I think I'm gonna bet on myself and become a full-time trader. And so that's exactly what I did. I became a full-time trader because I had the bankroll now. And how did I do that? Not from fucking one trade, guys. It's from years of fucking losing. Learning a strategy that made me $500,000. Not taking chances, not gambling, because my dream was to fucking go day full-time. Because I started hating my job. And so eventually, that's what it is, man. And so you do whatever it is. So I didn't go on a vacation. Those 5 years were 5 years I fucking spent working 2 jobs. Working my job and trading. Woke up fucking hell early. But I loved it. In the beginning, I loved it. Let me take some questions here. When you say $2,000, do you mean shares? No, I mean penny stocks. It was like a 30-cent, 50-cent stock. I was buying 10,000 shares. So $3,000 positions. But that was a penny stock. You can equate to whatever now. So let's say a $2 stock, you can buy $5,000 worth, 2,500 shares, right? And each 10 cents is $250. That's what I did. I scalped for 10 cents. I made $200 over and over. How much capital should a trader start with? You should really start with over the pattern day trader. Then you can trade freely, get rebates, and become cheaper. But a lot of people don't have the luxury of doing that. But if you can save up enough to go over $25,000, $30,000 is good. But like I said, man, it's baby steps. I don't want you to start $30,000 and lose all your money. You should paper trade first. Then use a small account under pattern day trader. Then you could be very specific and choose the stocks, the trades you want, because you only have 3, and split your accounts up. You can have $5,000 and split your accounts up to 2 accounts. And now you have 6 trades a week. Learn that way. Because, man, if you blow up a $30,000, you're going to fucking hate yourself. But if you blow up a small $2,000 account, it's a little better. Having a job helps. I'm telling you right now, guys. If you truly love what you do, you find a job and you make it work. You make it work. Yeah, we trade everything. Small cap, large cap. Look at my trades. I traded a big stock last week. CGC, like $45 stock or something. Yeah, my IG live will end soon, so I'm gonna keep going till the end. When it ends, and then but there's a lot of guys here that can answer your questions too, guys. So that's what I'm saying, man. I honestly think this is not to sell MIC. Seriously, guys, this is to help you guys get started. Don't fucking do this shit alone. It's not fucking worth it. $179, man. You fucking see, these guys are you're so arrogant. The guys that this is the thing I'm gonna tell you straight up, man. If you are too arrogant to ask for fucking help, you're not gonna become a successful day trader. Any arrogant guy is not gonna become successful. You have to be humble. You have to be able to take a loss. You have to be able to know that one loss does not define who I am. Okay, I have 1 minute left. IG is ending. So these guys that say, "Oh, I don't need help." Those are guys that aren't gonna make it, guys. Humble your fucking self. Everybody had a teacher. Did I learn math by myself, or did I need to fucking find a teacher? You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a teacher. All right, guys, I got a minute left. There's a meetup in Dallas, February 16th. Cobra Trading is doing this, so join us, man. February 16th in Dallas. How do you find shares to short? Right there. Join MIC. Get into one of our preferred brokers. They have the shorts. You can't do it alone, guys. I'm telling you, $179 is it's just the path, man. You don't like it, you quit. $179 fucking dollars. They're gonna fucking kill you. But I guarantee you, once you join, you're gonna go, holy shit. I mean, I don't see many people, because I know where I've been, dude. I've lost a lot of money. I was arrogant too. I don't need to be arrogant. And so humble yourself. I'm still learning every day. I am not perfect. I still lose. You would never become a perfect trader. That's the hard part of this. Just like playing golf, man. There's no perfect. There's ups and downs, but hopefully there are more ups than there are downs. Cool, guys. You guys have a good day. I will post this up, and we'll do a part 2 next time soon. Thanks, guys. Check our Twitter for information on